Finish him! Has there ever been two cooler words in all of gaming history? I think not. You just done beating the shit out of your mate, you're about to land that oh cool finishing move, and you probably fucked it up because they're very hard to remember. Hello, you're with Paddy of the Watch Gamers, and you're very welcome to this segment of Cheap Ass Tuesdays. So I don't know about you guys, but I can't afford every single game that comes out. Games going in at now about $70. It's hard to decide which are your best games, which ones to go for. And if you're like me, you like to let a few go by the wayside. Because I'm as Irish as a pint of Guinness, and like any red-blooded Irishman, I like to get an all good deal every once in a while. We've been very lucky this month. PlayStation has their Easter sale, and there's some fantastic titles within that. So you're looking at, you have the likes of Metal Gear Solid, Star Wars Battlefront. So, which is your best buck? Which is your best object to buy? So we here at the Watch Games have decided to do this new segment, where we do it for you. So, as you can tell, Mortal Kombat X is my pick of the month. So why Mortal Kombat X? So, this is the 10th incarnation, and let's face it, it's a beat 'em up. What more can they do with it? So what I've done is I went back and had a look at some of the old Mortal Kombat games, and I went back to the PlayStation 3 and had a look at the last incarnation of Mortal Kombat. And going through the campaign, I've noticed some terrible voice acting, really poorly scripted, and have they improved? And let me tell you, they have completely improved it. The guys at Mortal Kombat really had a look at all this, and they have a really cool campaign. It comes in about 6 hours. They have some really good challenges every month in some of the towers. You have your factions, and I'm going to go through a few of these options here, and I'll show you why it's really cool. So at the moment, this game is coming in at $27.99 on the store if you have a PlayStation Plus subscription, and you gotta admit that's a really great price, and definitely worth checking out. So before I show you the campaign, I'm going to show you one or two little cool options that they've added in. So they've added in, so the towers have returned, but with a bit of a twist. We have the living towers. So every month, or not every, so it's around every holiday to try to add in something new. So you can hear some manic laughter in the background. That's because of the April Fool's Tower. So you can see there's daily towers, there's hourly towers, and then you got your premiere. Now your premiere is every kind of festive moment they'll show them something different. So for Thanksgiving, they had turkeys that would roll across the screen and knock your ass out. For Paddy's Day, they had a couple of leprechauns. And so April Fools, we're going to check out what's in store for this tower. So here we go. Now you can see there's a lot of the old classic alumni have been back. And you can see a couple of guys graded out. So the graded out guys are part of the Combat Pack, which is $24.99 in the store. You get 9 new characters and get a lot of new skins. And at $24.99, I find it a bit steep for 9 characters, so I didn't get the Combat Pack yet. Because the game is $27.99, so let's buy that first. So we have all the original guys are back from Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. Kung Lao, Jax, Sonya Blade, Kenshi, and the such. And we got a couple of new guys to boot. We got Aaron Black, we got Kotal Khan, Farah and Tor, so, and Derva. I really like Derva, she's a really cool new character, so I'm going to show you some of the new guys, because let's face it, we've all seen the Sub-Zeros and the Scorpions, so let's pick someone really cool. So here we go. Now the really cool thing about this is well, there's variations, so on different variations you can only do certain moves, so it makes you can think about your strategy for different types of characters. So I'm going to pick, let's see how we get on. Let's hope I don't get my ass handed to me here. So we're playing a new character called Aaron Black. He's got this Clint Eastwood badass look about him. As you can see, visuals have really been improved.
We did, yes.
And one thing I love about it, the speed of the game is a lot more fluid to play. Really fun. So, here we go, let's kick it off. Not a good start. So as you can see, the screen is moving up and down and side to side. Making it a bit harder for me to see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm back and kick my ass. So, let's see, can I do a bit better in the second round. Oh, that's cool. So you can see Mortal Kombat is as brutal as ever. Some really sick, cool moves to do. Round 2 goes to me, baby.
Final round, fight.
So there's a lot of fun to be had with these towers. They're constantly changing and it's really good to go through. So I can't recommend this game enough, guys. At $27.99, definitely worth a look. And some of these towers, you know, they're worth going back to, they're worth checking. And okay, now I can't do any of the finish moves, so I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to do them. They have a new easy fatality. Now you can unlock these in the crypt, and I'll show you more of that later on. So I'm just going to do a quick one here. Here we go. That's your takedown doom.
Devora wins. Fatality.
Nice. So I'm going to give you a quick look at one more or two of the levels of the April Fool's Tower. And we're fighting against the new character. You get to play him a lot during the campaign, so you really get to feel how to use these characters and to make you use them, which is really good.
Devora, how are the kids?
Round 1, fight.
So let's hope he doesn't get ass again. So we're seeing lots of these little question marks coming in, and now I'm moving really slow, so this hasn't really helped. So, okay, knockback isn't working for me, which is good. It isn't working for... Okay now, so you can see the old classic X-rays have returned. This is a really new element that they added into the last game. Looks cool and it's always great to land them. And there's some of the really impressive moves in this game. Yes, we are pleased to end you. So this dude has got his X-ray to do, so let's hope he doesn't land it on us. Okay, so some of these are working for us, some of them not. As you can see, I'm as moving slow as a wet week. And I'm gonna do my extra. So as you can see, the points adding up on the left hand side to see how much damage you're doing. 33% damage is not bad. I'll take that. So these towers are constantly changing, there's constantly new modifiers which are really fun to do. So definitely worth a look, guys. Really fun. So I'm going to come out of that now. I'm going to show you a little bit of the campaign. So I started the first bit of the campaign already, because let's face it, nobody likes watching the tutorial part. And there's some really good voice acting. They've really improved the script. There's not a lot you can do. It's Mortal Kombat at the end of the day. They've done 10 of them already. But they've done a really good job at trying to incorporate a really cool campaign. They've mixed up the story a bit. They've added in a lot of fun, quick time events with it, so it's really good. The crypt has returned. Anyone that's familiar with any of the old Mortal Kombat, the crypt is where you can unlock really cool skins, art, music, things like that. It's fun, and they've kind of revamped the crypt this time. So I'll give you just a quick look at what's involved in that. So in the crypt you can also unlock some brutalities. These are the new, they're like fatalities, but they're just a little extra bit of a brutal and blood thrown in because it's Mortal Kombat, and that's what we're going for, people. So it has a really cool look to it, as you can see. Lots of different elements in it. Every now and again you'll be attacked by some random creature. You get to do a quick time event. You stop the creature and you'll earn some more coin. So we'll break these open. And you see we've unlocked some concept art. Not as cool as some skins, but yeah, we'll take it. So there's lots of different segments you can run around, and the cool thing about this segment is that there's new mystical weapons that you have to try find and unlock other parts of the map, and it's a little more interactive than what the crypt has been before, and it's a bit more fun to go through. And there's tons and tons of stuff to unlock, so it does make you want to come back. You earn combat coins for each win you get. And there's new factions in this game that you can join, and every now and again a faction will unlock okay, wait on, we are after seeing something on the left hand side here. Something just disappeared. Okay, because every now and again what will happen is special chests will appear for a random time, and you'll get them at a cheaper rate, so keep your eye out for them in the crypt. I'm just getting back to my last segment about the factions, so you can choose a faction. Oh, nice. So there we go. Just got randomly attacked, earned some coin. This will happen from time to time, so just be on the lookout. And that did scare the shit out of me, by the way. So let's leave the crypt before we get attacked again. And I'll show you some about the factions. So you can earn different types of faction points. Depending, there's 5 different factions you can join. And it's a fun way to keep it pushing and earning faction points, get you to earn more points at the end of the week. And there's different faction fatalities you can do, which will earn you extra points. So as you can see, they're really trying to draw people in and keep people playing the game, which is, when you're paying a lot of money for games, what you want. You don't want to be finished the game 3 or 4 hours and it's thrown in the back of the shelf. So we'll have a look at the war page. So as you can see, it's pretty tight. The White Lotus, Black Dragon and Brotherhood of the Shadow are doing pretty well. The 4 special forces are getting their asses kicked. So as you can see, I performed 1 fatality. That goes towards your faction points. And it's really fun. So there've also been a lot of content that you can buy. You can unlock combat packs, a lot of different skins. So they're constantly working on trying to improve the game, which is great. Because when you have games like The Witcher 3, and there's hours and hours of play, and there's tons and tons of storyline. Mortal Kombat is, you know, it's a beat 'em up. It can be very linear. And it's something that I don't think Street Fighter has fully embraced. When you're looking at the new Street Fighter release, it didn't get glowing reviews that it usually gets, because for me it's gone just a bit stale. For me, if you're looking for a beat 'em up, this is the best beat 'em up in the PlayStation 4. I really enjoyed Injustice, but I just think Mortal Kombat has that few extra little features that makes me want to go back every now and again. And it's a really fun game to play. The combat is done brilliant in it. It's really fun to play 2-player. And yeah, that's our pick, guys, on our cheap ass Tuesday. So for $27.99, it's definitely worth your pick. I'll be back next Tuesday. I'm going to take a look again at some of the best offers on the net that you can buy. And thanks for joining me. Have a fun time, guys, and hope you enjoy Mortal Kombat. Thank you.